So in general, channel shifting strategy is what the automation is able to really provide for us, where we, with the use of certain design patterns, which I've talked about previously as well, we have these web accelerator bots, we got process bots, we got integration bots, we got intelligent bots, and then this long-running bots, which I guess is a combination of many other things too. So all of these combined, in some cases, is providing us real fast way of digitizing our services, not just for taking paper and converting it to, let's say, an online, which actually works really well with the use of bots today.
We have an amazing team of caseworkers, about 3,000 strong, who do great work every day, but like their time's very limited, right? And we want them to spend most of their time talking to the customer, making them feel like they're heard and they're important and that we're gonna help them out and all that kind of stuff, right? What doesn't help do that is logging into web portals and like checking like income verifications, right? And so we used RPA at the beginning to automate all that, right? And so what happens is the application comes in, the bot goes, checks the portals based on social security number, date of birth, all the kind of identifying info that we have. And then it says, hey, caseworker, we think we're pretty sure that what they said is true. You should go ahead and approve this. Now the bots, to be clear, don't do the actual approvals. That's illegal as of right now. So it's only, it gets to the point where caseworker says, yep, you're approved for benefits, or no, you're not. But the human has to be the one that presses the button as of right now. So that's kind of our first foray kind of into automation.
For our employees that don't want to do anything differently than what they've done for the last 20 or 30 years, then you are the people that can, because I didn't even talk about like our bot projects. The major projects that we have running have to do with background checks. So a bot will run all of the first pass of the background checks. If you want to be a foster parent, if you want to open a child care, if, any of that, you have to have a background check. So the bot runs all the checks. If there's a hit, first, middle, last name, it goes to a human. A human does more research. They go through the history. It can run through the various systems to make sure that if we're looking at a John F. Smith, it's the John F. Smith associated with this home in this instance. So the bot can do all of that, and then this person that's been doing these checks for the last 20 and 30 years can be the verifier. So you can work with the bot.
Our cultural change has been, we started before COVID with a general modernization effort, with Medicaid moving to a modular program, to all of our different cloud-based technologies. We were moving from fee-for-service to managed care. So we had a lot of things in motion that introduced concepts like cloud, introduced concepts like platforms as a service, introduced these kinds of ideas. And then when COVID hit, all of those horses just raced out of the barn, and it's just been very, very interesting to watch an entire department kind of adjust to just the theme of modernization.
I'm talking about also bringing image recognition into it. Imagine a James Webb Space Telescope image come down, everything getting cataloged, it knows what stars are what, and it puts that into the metadata, and then off it goes into whatever institution needs that image. So those are the things we want to start automating, but I wouldn't be able to do that in the existing setup that we had. So by going into this future state, building it in AWS, positioning our security plan in a way where we can go and ping whatever service we need, whether it's the Google image recognition or Azure image recognition or the NLP natural language processor that Microsoft has, we can now tag into any of those things depending on whatever it is that our customer needs. So again, the whole point of this really was to help you guys understand that you need to be thinking about where the technology is going and building for the future of that technology, not necessarily what it does right this second.